Greetings from the black holes of Dakota Territory, United States of Snowlers and Thunder Prowlers, which will continue all weekend long and keep me busy, making sure that I can get up my driveway without high centering my vehicle. I talked a little bit about perihelion, aphelion, and their relation to the solstices in astronomical events. Our calendar is designed to keep the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere right around June 21st, and the winter solstice right around December 21st. You might call it the June solstice and the December solstice. Similarly, the equinoxes occur around September 21st and March 21st. That wouldn't happen unless we took extraordinary measures in order to keep that calendar consistent with the meteorological or weather climate seasons as we observe them here on our little speck of dust. Right now, I believe we use something called the Gregorian calendar, which involves leap years. Every 4 years you hear about a leap year. And then there's certain years divisible by 4 that are not leap years. Because the number of days in a year is not exactly any number that I think a mathematician would say is probably an irrational number. You could never get it exact, so they have to invent all of these complicated rules. And in fact, even that isn't enough. They have to occasionally introduce an extra second into coordinated universal time. If you've ever listened to WWV, the National Institute of Standards and Technology radio broadcast stations on the shortwave bands, 5, 10, 15, and 20 megahertz, you'll hear them occasionally announce that we're going to add an extra second at a certain time in order to keep the calendar aligned with the equinoxes and the solstices. As for aphelion and perihelion, they're going to have to fend for themselves. They tend to revolve around the calendar we've chosen. You have to set your calendar according to some absolute standard. Otherwise, you're going to get all screwed up. And we've chosen the weather seasons as we experience them here, again, in our land of snowlers, which occur during the winter, here, and thunder prowlers, which occur during the summer, here. Well, anywhere that you have them. Stan Gibilisco signing off. Did I make people even more confused? Something always has to wander with respect to something else if you're going to have any absolute standard at all. Of course, we could just ignore everything and live our life day to day. There's some argument to be made for that. Until next time, so long.